in the NIA, and Anderson kicks off with a perfect middle of the treble 20 bend dart, but can't follow it up, Sid.
Heard a lot recently about Mass in London, Boris, not Ken, but they had a bloke called Chamberlain here, who was the first many years ago. Municipal gas, municipal electricity, all sorts.
Yeah, it's the largest local authority in Europe.
58.
Birmingham. Well, it is the mini table. That confirms Taylor, of course, definitely through. But who else? Who else? And there are those below, Sid.
60.
You know, if Barney gets a draw here, he'll go on to 12 points with Lewis and Wade. If Wade should lose to Taylor tonight, Barney plays Wade next week in Newcastle. It's going to last. It's going to go right to the very end.
Significant could be Barney's leg difference. That big one there could be the twister. Soon next week. We're getting a lot of Twitters from the
94.
Anderson makes the adjustment to the red bit.
120
lovely darts. Let's see it. Sort of arms, you would see. Carrying a B-block or a Saltaire. Behind Bonnie Prince Charlie.
140.
Chugga block, NIA. Hard at Birmingham. On the famous canal. Double 7 on the wire.
Yeah, got it earlier when he missed the double 14. Came down to it from a different angle then. Now Barney, this is on. Oh, 18 for double 16. This will give Barney the lead against the throw.
94.
That's how much it meant to him. It really did.
Oh, 3-2 now. He's rushing the darts, he's rushing the darts.
10.
Tony is rushing the darts.
16.
Well, you basically hear the roll in Dudley. And over Wolverhampton. Barney gets it. Legion. In fact, Patrick Chaplin, the darts historian, says you've got to go back to the 1940s when British and Dutch servicemen played a lot of darts in Holland. So that's where the seeds of Dutch darkness, greatness was born.
100.
Well, 3-1 down Barney. Has now won 3 legs on the trot. Anderson
59.
knows that he let that last one go. And his chances.
You don't have to look much further than this commentary box.
91.
For the ball, you're right, Sid.
In one! Johnny's special prize.
121.
Lovely darts. A lovely game this, you know. They're both playing with an element of freedom. And you don't feel as though there's tension in the match.
140.
Absolutely, that's the point I made at the start. I said it might be a bit Freud and Young.
140.
But they both look as though they spent the hour before the game in transcendental meditation. As loose as Sobericovic jellyfish. How is that? 170 in a vital match. Magnifico!
Well, he's threatened to hit the ball out of tee. That was his 3rd attempt at a ball finish, and they don't come bigger or better than a 170. Barney is throwing quite brilliantly. Anderson, he's not throwing badly, but at the moment, it's Barney who's taking them along here with some brilliant darts.
Well, remember 80 last week? Plunked the 2 red bits, then got the ball.
60.
Haven't dropped his dart on the floor. The whole thing is, look at the contrast between the face of Barney and the entry of the dart. Looks like a man trying to work out planetary orbits,
60.
which he is, but he's keeping that inner tension on a tight tungsten string, he thinks.
94.
Almost identical, the averages. and how Anderson would like somehow to find a couple of legs himself on the trot. Indeed, Anderson ahead on the averages. But it's not all about that, of course. It's check-out percentages too. Anderson 33 and Barney a respectable 5 out of 10, 50%.
Well, I'm no anorak, so I'll keep going with the stats a bit. You can look statistically at Barney's progression. Week 3, 107 average. Week 7, 107 average. Week 9, 112 average. That was Barney's best ever in the Premier League. So this rush of talent under pressure, not surprising to us Barney watchers.
99.
Well, 99 gives him a chance, but Anderson surely will tuck this away. Keep himself in contention.
He does. In the 9th flag, Gary Anderson.
Brilliant dart.
Game on.
He risked taking a clumsy lie off the flight. It's a platform. Still a platform rightward.
100.
Well, that was Anderson's first leg since Barney went, or rather since he went 3-1 up in the 4th. And Barney's hit him
59.
With that 170 finish. But there have been missed doubles from Anderson. They've cost him, but he's still very much in this match. I wouldn't know which one to vote for here, even though I know which one I voted for this morning, Sid. Hope you've cast yours, my friend.
$137.
Charlie Crowd here in Birmingham, watching a belter of a match. And Anderson win.
60.
Still need Lewis to lose, avoid elimination. Given that also, an Anderson win, Barney would be out if Wade and Lewis won.
100.
It draws a very interesting prospect. Anderson would be eliminated.
Yes, we talked about the leg difference with regards to Barney. Of course, in Anderson's case, it's that which has done him as much as anything, really. Yes, he's low on points. But even if he were to win his 2 games, this one and next week, against Phil Taylor, incidentally,
135.
he'd have to win them by a mile.
And
it ain't gonna happen. I think he knew last week, as we did, that was it. But he's giving his best here and making sure that if Barney does pick up the points, he's
64.
having to work for them.
Gary requires 70.
Beautiful job, perfectly weighted.
Gary Anderson.
He's got drawing all over it, John.
11th leg.
Well,
Gary
last week
to throw first.
we had prisoners from Walton Nick, I think, in the audience. Night off. Tonight it looks as though Birmingham's finest are putting their feet up. Brilliant dog. Anywhere you like, pal.
140.
Well, both players are fighting hard. Barney from 3-1 down to 5-4 up, 5-3 up, and now 5 apiece.
100.
Ding dong.
Yeah, the pendulum is going up and down like a metronome.
140.
Well, I think it's next week you're in the Metrodome, isn't it?
That's right. Up on the banks of the Tyne. Spread bet on Lindisfarne Mansions, 9 to 16. The blog on the Times, Al
100.
There's a certain football match on the Tyne on Sunday, isn't there, as well? Blue Moon against the Toon.
100.
Could be interesting, Sid.
We used to see a few, but now we see a few. Lovely lie for the third dart.
140.
Barney really upset by the crowd, because the crowd, section of the crowd's attention is not focused on the board. That is not Anderson partisan behavior, I don't think.
65.
Well, 65
Gary
isn't going to be
requires
enough.
64.
Anderson has finished beautifully in the last couple of legs, and he could well do so again here. Yes, he certainly found that out the tram line. He missed the double 7 a few legs ago and missed the double 2 in the same leg. But since then, Barney having hit a 170 finish, that was the last time Barney hit a double 6. And Anderson's won 3 legs again on the trot for the second time in this match.
Well, he hasn't got the willies over the
121.
The doubles. As I say, if you look back on his records, winning things like the IDL, the International Dart League,
140.
Anderson, who 8 times at the embassy, those who know that in the first round, took his darts in the pond one night.
97.
I think they're probably still there, Sid.
No, I think he missed. The recovery shot into the cover.
83.
Slack dodge right here, standard. Should have just one more big treble. It's got the weight to that red bit. Perfect. Still room in the lipstick.
140.
Yes, good 140. Big leg this. Barney's got to win it, you feel. He still will harbour hope of winning this match. A draw keeps him in contention, even though his legs difference goes against him.
But
simply because City plays Wade next week.
It draws no good to Anderson now.
Raymond Jericho 120.
Well, frankly, not even a win is now because his legs difference is so much against him. But as I said earlier, he'll be playing for pride, and he won't want to finish bottom of the league. Barney gets it level again.